Hello everyone, welcome back to Trivia Fever here with your host Priyadarshan. And obviously, we're going to do the questions, we're going to do the answers. But before we get to all of that, I actually want to start off on a bit of a serious note. We have lost a football legend amongst us today. And being an ardent fan of football and especially of this player as well, it's hard to say goodbye. But Diego Maradona, well, he's left us with some memories. He's left us with some impeccable, great performances, and it. I don't think there will be another Diego Maradona ever. There may be players who might break his record. There might be players who might score more goals than him. But what he brought into the world of football, well, that is something which is incomparable. And obviously, not only for his national team, for the club, for everywhere that he has played, he has definitely left his mark. He is so skillful with his feet, accurate with his shooting. It is hard to say goodbye, but I hope that he finds peace, and I hope that I hope no, I know for a matter of fact that this legend will live on. So on this note, I would like to start off with the answers for yesterday's questions. So here is question number one. This American swimmer broke two world records as he competed in the International Swimming League final in Budapest, Hungary. He smashed the previous 100-meter butterfly world record of 48.08 seconds to 47.78, pushed by previous holder Shad Leclerc, in turn becoming the first man to ever complete the 100-meter butterfly in under 48 seconds. Then, around 40 minutes later, he returned to the pool to reduce his own 50-meter freestyle record by 0.08 seconds. So his initial record was 20.24, which was reduced to 20.16. So who is this swimmer that we are talking about? And the name of the swimmer is Caleb Dressel. So you would have heard of him, you would have read about him in the papers, but well, he pushed himself to the limit and he broke that barrier as well. So that brings us to question number two for yesterday. Here it is. This Britisher set a world record for the short course 100 meters breaststroke at the Professional International Swimming League in Budapest on 15th of November 2020, finishing in a time of 55.49 seconds. So, who is this swimmer that we are talking about? And name of this swimmer is Adam Peaty. So that is the answer for the second question. Moving on to question number three. Here it is. Liverpool beat Leicester 3-0 in the English Premier League. Diogo Jota set up a record which is first of its kind in this league. Which record are we talking about? So this is a pretty unique record, so listen to the answer carefully. The answer is, he became the first player to score in his first four home top division league appearances for Liverpool with a glancing header. So it's a very unique, a niche kind of record, but well, he has his name up there with the other records. So moving on to question number four, here it is. This former international had a decorated stay at Belgian Genk, winning the 2010-11 Jupiler Pro League, lifting the Belgian Cup in 2009 and the Belgian Super Cup in 2011. Untimely death because of a car accident is why we lost him in the fourth week of November 2020. Who is this player that we are talking about? So the player that we are talking about is Anel Nakonga. So we hope he finds peace. Let me rest in peace. Moving on to question number five for yesterday. Here it is. Global marathon running legend Eliud Kipchoge chose to run this event after his Rio Olympic gold and claimed the title in this event in 2016. Which event are we talking about? So the event that we are talking about is the Airtel Delhi Marathon 2016, which is slated to be scheduled on 29th November 2020. That is why it was recently in the news. Moving on to question number six for yesterday. Here it is. This player, who scored 9 goals in his 14 appearances for Odisha FC, has switched over to the Hyderabad Football Club this season. him getting shifted to Hyderabad has also changed the fate of Odisha. They lost the game 1-0 to Hyderabad. So who is this game changer that we are talking about? The name of this player is Aridane Santana. And that brings us to our last question for yesterday. Here it is. His casualties in the Champions League ATP Tour include the five-time champions Novak Djokovic and the world number 2 Rafael Nadal. He is the first man to beat all three of the world top-ranked players at the season finale. In the finals, he came from behind and beat Dominic Thiem to win the championship. So who are we talking about? Well, tennis is one of the more popular sports, so many of you would have cracked the answer for this. The answer is Daniil Medvedev. So that was the 7th question for yesterday, and that sums up our questions for yesterday. It's time to move on to the 4 questions for today. So here is question number 1. Before I ask you the question, have a good look at the image on your screen right about now. So now that you've seen the image, the question is very simple. This 19-year-old on 26th November will become the first Indian hoopster to play in a competition format post the COVID-19 breakup. She will represent Northern Arizona University in the National Collegiate Association Women's Basketball Tournament. So all I want you to do is tell me the name of this player who is making India proud. Moving on to question number 2. Again, before I ask you the question, have a look at the image popping up on your screen right about now. So now that you've seen the image, the question is, he scored the fastest goal by an Indian player and the fastest so far when he scored the goal in the 52nd second for Chennai FC against Jamshedpur FC in the Indian Super League. I want you to tell me the name of this player who is in a hurry to win the match. Moving on to question number 3 for today, here it is. Name the cricketer who has been nominated for the coveted ICC Men's Player of the Decade award in not one but all the 5 categories. So that is our 3rd question. Moving on to our last question for today. Here it is. In addition to the answer of the previous question, there is another Indian player who has also been nominated for the coveted ICC Men's Player of the Decade. So who is this player that we are talking about? And that sums up our questions for today. Thank you for watching the video. Obviously, I will be back tomorrow with some more questions and some more answers. So do stay tuned in. Do wait for my video. Till then, you can get to writing the answers of today's questions in the comments below. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel. I will see you all very soon. Till then, please stay safe, take care, good night and take care.